You are watching my certified low effort content. Sorry I sound so awkward and so delirious. I recorded this during a heatwave, but regardless, I hope you find this enjoyable and insightful or informative. 3, 2, 1. Hiya, my name is Jay. I share my name with the 10th letter of the modern English or Roman Latin alphabet, and I share my name with the best master of spinjutsu. I am a YouTuber, a new YouTuber, up and coming, if you will. Damn it. This video here is to explain what content I make and where that content is going to go, what I hope to achieve with that content, if you like what I make, how you can support me with money, what you would get for giving me your money, and where that money is going. This is an update and an introduction to what I do for full transparency, and so you know what you're getting into if you're interested in something like my Patreon or following me through all of my channels. So to start, I have 3 YouTube channels. There's the one that you're watching now, the 10th letter. I think it's at the 10th letter 178. And here I plan to produce my primary main content where I put in the most effort, which would mostly be critiques, analyses, and reviews of games, books, films, shows, whatever, mainly games. And where these 3 things are combined, I would call that a deep dive, like a deep dive into a game where I'm critiquing, analyzing it, reviewing it. And then between those videos, I would also like to produce and work on creative, personal, or political explorations of different topics. So yeah, there'll be intersperts between each other. And throughout all of this, I'm hoping to experiment and try and figure out what works, what doesn't, what am I good at, what am I not good at, which is to say, unfortunately, the quality of my content that I produce over those first handful of videos is probably going to be a tad inconsistent. But I am hoping to also improve throughout all of this and kind of nail in and work out what I'm good at through this. And the videos that are getting the highest level of production would be here. After that, we have my low effort channel, my partner channel, the Not So Secret J, and the handle for that is just the Not So Secret J, just the letter J, dash between not so, capital letters and everything. And this is just where I'm going to do low effort rants that counterpart my primary videos on this channel. Mostly. So there should be one coming out today on YouTube for humanity, which is just a rant about something interesting I found about humanity that I didn't put in the original, more creative prose video that you might have watched before watching this. And the third channel is the 10th Letter Productions, the handle for which is TTL Productions -10. So yeah, TTL Productions, the goal of which is to have a space to publish my own creative writing, which could be prose in the form of essays or short stories or poetry, because I write a lot of these things in my own time and it would be nice to have a platform to put those out. And also maybe further down the line, I'd like to look at kind of fiddling about and working out how to direct things and maybe making a couple short films on there and kind of, again, like working out what works and having some fun experimenting with it, hopefully improving along the way. Yeah, on my Linktree, which is just Linktree/the_10th_letter, you can find a lot of writing that I've already produced. This is something I like doing a lot of my own time, and I am hoping to consistently get better at it, both through just writing, but also through the videos that you'll be watching here on this channel. Through these 3 channels, I am hoping to get better at public speaking, writing, video production, social media management, and of course just being a YouTuber, I guess. Hence the kind of experimentation of it all. And I'm hoping through this, either through your support or through the content itself, I would be able to achieve a job in something writing or media related, something that is not quite freelance, or through your support, I would like to be able to entrench myself on these platforms and keep doing what I'm doing and not have to worry about needing something else to pad out an income on the side, for example. So that is the kind of long-term goals. It's improving on all fronts and positioning myself from this. You know, I hope you like what I'm doing. All of the aforementioned channels are organized differently on my Patreon, which is the primary platform through which you can support me. There's also my Ko-fi, but there's no rewards on Ko-fi, unfortunately. And on my Patreon, you get to watch all of these videos, obviously ad-free and early, but there's a lot more extra content you'd be getting that won't be hitting these channels ever. Okay, on my Patreon, the membership starts at £2 a month. For £2 a month, you would be one of my mighty fine patrons. That's roughly the price of a Monster energy drink a month. And you would get all of the videos on this channel 3 days early, as well as the Q&As that I produce 3 days early, and ad-free, of course. And their partner videos wouldn't be released a week later, they would be released alongside the original, which means you'd be getting them 10 days early to YouTube. And you would also get your name in the credits of all my videos, and you would get access to monthly media videos, which are completely Patreon exclusive, and that is where I go through all the books I've read, films I've watched, short films, TV shows, and games I've played, and I provide my thoughts on each month. And going up in rewards, you get all of this stuff and more. There's no loss of rewards with each tier. So when you go up to £3 a month to be one of my excessively kind financiers, you would be getting your name bold and purple atop the credits in all my primary videos, and you would be getting to ask the questions for the Q&As, which I hope to produce every other month or bimestrally, if we're being fancy. So all of that's £3 a month for the price of a tub of butter, I guess. For £5 a month, the price of a Happy Meal-ish, you could be one of my boastfully generous philanthropists, and that would give you access to polls to vote on what content I make in the future, and it would allow you to have your name read out loud atop all the credits. And then for £10 a month, you know, the price of a meal at Wetherspoons or Taco Bell, if restaurants, pubs aren't your thing even. For £10 a month, you could be one of my magnanimous money magicians. This would let you ask questions that I would answer atop the credits in all my videos, like a Patreon question of the video kind of thing. And it would give you access to exclusive videos every other month where I go behind the scenes on what I'm working on, what I've scrapped, my ideas, and also just like a little insight into the non-YouTube creative projects I've got going on. And so this way, I hope you would feel comfortable supporting me and getting all these things in return. But if you need more justification, if you would like to know where your money is going, I can be semi-transparent with that. Obviously, there is the hope that I can entrench myself and make things like rent more comfortable and give myself more options. But other than that, you might want to know, how are you making the content better? How does this money kind of come back to feed things back in? And sure, I have some goals which Patreon money could go towards. Recording gameplay for the videos that I've had to record gameplay for has been a terrible challenge. The capture card does not work well with my laptop that I have. My laptop is bad, and it's very bad. It slows down a lot whenever I'm editing videos, especially if they go over the like 3-minute mark, which, you know, guess what, they all do. So to have a better laptop, a PC even, to be able to have money towards that would allow me to record more footage, make videos with more versatility, efficiency, ease, and it would allow me to edit them just way faster. Capturing, editing, it'll be great. You could also be funding a better microphone and a better camera. I'm using an old iPhone and a cheap secondhand mic, and there are limitations to that, as you might be able to tell. And also I'd be able to buy things to experiment with lighting more, have a bit more fun with it, although I do try my best with what I have. But also access to more editing softwares. I'm currently on Movavi 2024. I got this through my university, and it's the only thing I can use at this time. I can't really afford more or be able to justify getting a different editing software. So allowing me to move to Adobe's platforms, for example, would be amazing for my video production process. And also, yeah, obviously more media. I forgot about that one. You'd be effectively paying for stuff that I would be covering, more interesting videos, more games, more books, more films. And also you might be able to fund courses. I could get writing courses, editing courses, and just be a better creator in the long run with your support. So yeah, I think that's everything. Sorry this video is random and waffly and nothing like the humanity video. I have more high effort productions on the way. I hope you like them. If you do not, I would genuinely very much appreciate the feedback. I want to know what works and what doesn't, and I want to hone in on what does. And, you know, if you want to support me or just explore my work, all links are going to be in the description that are relevant. That's all for this introduction and update. Thank you for watching. TTFN, that means ta-ta for now.